Hi, guys. Hi, it's nice to see you. How are you doing today? We got some early birds in the house. My goodness. Angeli showed up, wow, 30 minutes early. That's incredible. Thanks for coming in. And let's just let's just get right on ahead with it. Okay, so Angeli wants to know if there's any potential with Anand if he was going to pursue this proposal. So that's the first question up. Check with the first deck. So is Anand going to pursue this proposal? Yes or no? Well, wow. Okay. Is Anand going to pursue this proposal? Yes or no? What is that? Okay. All right. I will tell you in a second. I just want to check the other deck first. Okay, 1 second here. Make some room so I can put down my cards. Okay. So yeah, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're all well. I hope everybody's doing okay. And it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. At least it is here. It's sunny and beautiful. Oop. I've got a whole load of stuff coming out of the kiln today that I'm going to be going to check out later. Looking forward to that. All right, so is there any potential with, okay, so is Anand going to pursue this proposal? Yes or no? Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. Okay, just one quick second here. Okay, Angeli. So I asked my 2 decks, let me get his name right. Is Anand going to pursue this proposal with you? And the first card up was the 6 of Cups. And that is really interesting because this card actually, look at it. I think if this is one of the cards actually that immediately speaks to me of getting married. It's a marriage card, and it also talks about just reviving and rekindling. It could be old ties with friends, but also romantic relationships. So I take that as a pretty positive indication. Now, what's really interesting is so I still asked again because I need a real solid yes card, right? So I asked again. I got strength. Okay, and I just found that really interesting because when I asked the second deck, guess what came up immediately? Again, strength. And the other one is the Empress. The Empress is all about like bounty, fruitfulness, things coming together, producing things, which also would be like producing children. So that was very interesting. And then again, you got strength twice. So I don't know, there must be some kind of a message in there for you. And when you look at strength, right, it's talking about, because everybody's got like this beast, that's inside of them, and that beast will, it basically can tear you apart from the inside, unless you can harness that strength and make it work for you. So, yeah, I'm just wondering, maybe, I don't know, there's some kind of a message there for you. I'm not really sure what it is, though. It's interesting that it came up twice in 2 different decks. And I do think that there is a message for you. And so I told you what the card was so that you can go ahead and if you want to look that up yourself as well and just study what strength means. Yeah, I think you're going to find that there's a message in there for you. So yeah, that is my answer for you. And thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. And especially you came in so early. My goodness. I appreciate that. Okay. Let me just. Okay, so I've got me and you. Yep. Anjali. So Anjali's done. The next person up is going to be Cutie. Okay, so Cutie, if you want to go ahead and post your question. Anjali says, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, no, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Let's see. It's me and you, and then Neela Nellick. Hey, Owen, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. It's nice of you to come in. Hi, Zane. Zane is here. Oh, by the way, thanks for that sweet comment that you left, saying that I'm the hardest working Satanist in the tarot business. That was really nice of you. Thanks. Okay, so Cutie wants to know about love reading. Alrighty. And I'm just checking here. I want to make sure I got everybody before I go on. Okay. All right, so Cutie wants a love reading. Is there any kind of love? What's up for Cutie the next little while? So it's a bit of a snapshot, where you're at right now and what's going to be coming up in the next little while. And hopefully that's going to give us some indication of, love reading. Okay. QT wants to know what's coming up in terms of love reading. Okay. What is up, Cutie Pie? Okay, over to the other deck. Whoop. Almost dropped half of it on the floor. Owen, doing really good. Oh, good. Thanks for asking. Do you want me to help with the list? Sure. If you want, that would be great. If you just could post it in the comments intermittently, when people are asking. I've got, so we're reading for Cutie, and then we've got Pallavi. It's me, Anju, Neela Nellick, and then I've got your name down if you want a reading, and then Zane, or Psychic Vampire. Okay, so that's where we're at. Yes, Pallavi, you are on the list. Of course you're on the list. Okay, so what's up with Cutie Pie for love coming up? Is there any indication here? Okay, what's going on? Okay. Okay. Okay, so Cutie, the card that's coming up for you as your significator right now is the Six of Pentacles, right? The Six of Pentacles is actually talking about it's kind of a time right now to kind of suspend everything and just sort of turn inside and do a bit of meditation and sort of self-examination, a little bit of psychic house cleaning, as it were, right? That card also talks about that like persistent effort is going to pay off for you, and you're going to get some like rewards that will come to you. Just rewards is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, and just some kind of an unexpected windfall might be coming your way. So that's kind of cool. The card that's sort of floating over your head right now is the Five of Swords, right? And that one is talking about that you're thinking about making new plans for yourself, which kind of makes sense because the card underneath is the Two of Cups. Now, and that one's inverted, and that one talks about, normally it would be talking about like a new start, and also finding somebody that when you're putting your emotions out there for somebody, you're meeting somebody that's going to give it back to you, but it's inverted. And I'm getting the feeling from that perhaps you've gotten out of a relationship that wasn't really working for you, and now you're thinking about new plans for yourself and looking ahead, right? And you're feeling pretty positive. So that's what I'm getting from that. So now we're going to kind of keep turning them over here. And this is interesting. All right, so the next card up here is the Devil. It's inverted. And I'm thinking about that one as in terms of, like, normally it would be talking about like negative influences and mental slavery and just possibly addictions and that kind of thing. But this is stuff that has been resolved. I'm looking at it that way. And you've also got the Knight of Rods sitting here. And it's interesting because that one in particular is talking about that there's some changes coming up for you. There's change in the air and new relationships. And it actually literally speaks to like good news. There's that good news sort of concept again, right? It's coming up again, but also, new relationships coming. It also talks about great sex life. Oh, interesting. Okay. And then, right. So then the other card that's coming up here, and this one's sort of covering things and as we're moving ahead in the next little while. And that one is the Two of Swords. And that one's talking about that you're kind of two minds about something and that there's some kind of a decision that's got to be made. So I don't know, maybe you're going to have a couple of different potential suitors there, and you want to pick the one that's not dealing with repressed negativity and like addictions and hiding things, perhaps. And then the last card up here for you is the Empress. And the Empress is all about, again, bounty, joy, fruitfulness, creativity, just getting out there and really living your life. And there's no limits. And it's also a very positive kind of a yes card. So you're asking me, is there going to be like a new love kind of a thing happening? And I would say that from this, I'm getting like, yeah. Yeah, actually, it's looking pretty good as you're moving ahead. I think you came out of something that was maybe not such a great relationship, and now you're finally feeling like your old self and feeling confident and wanting to get out there and start meeting people again. And you are going to meet some nice people. And there's like new friends possibly, but also, the possibility of romantic relationships. So that is the read that's coming up for you today. And I hope it resonated, and I hope that it helps you. And we're going to move right along to the next person. I've got Pallavi, and then it's me. Okay, so Pallavi. Wait, did I read for the wrong person here? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I read for Pallavi. I'm so sorry. I should have read for. No. Yeah, I'm a little confused. Okay, hang on. Let me put these cards away quick. And then I'll just check, and I'll look at the comment that I zoomed in on that I was answering, and then I can tell you. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. I guess I'm a little bit scatterbrained here. Yes, I read for Cutie. Yeah, I read for Cutie. That's right. And now it's Pallavi's turn. Okay. I'm not confused. Okay. Yeah, Pallavi is next. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of. Thank you, Pallavi. Yeah, no, I just had to double check there. I was like, I'm sure I read for Cutie, but okay. Okay, so. Whew. Let me just also update my list as well. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, so we've got Zane, and Zane wanted to change his question, yeah, and then Pallavi, yep. Okay, so the next person is Denise, and then Baki. I'm just writing them down here on, you're not literally next, actually. I'm going to be doing Pallavi, but And then I just have to write it down too. So I have something to look at. Java, okay. So Zane's asking, when will Black Mamba return to the channel? He's not coming back. He is gone. And you're just stuck with me now. Yeah, he has got his own business to run, and he's got lots of things going on in his own life, and he's just a busy guy. So that's what's going on there. Okay. All right. Pallavi. All right, so Pallavi is also wanting a love reading. Okay. Okay, so Pallavi wants to know what's up. So we're going to do another what's up. What's going on for Pallavi? What's going on for Pallavi? We want to know what's going on right now and what's going to be happening in the next immediate future, and particularly we'd like to know if there's any romantic stuff there upcoming. Okay, let me just grab my other deck. Pallavi says love readings are in demand. Yeah, I remember one day when almost everybody had like just a yes no kind of a question. I didn't get to do hardly any snapshots or anything really deeper. Okay, so we want to know for Pallavi what's going on, what's up, what's coming up in the immediate future here, and hopefully that's going to show us as well in terms of like love, right? Does it help you guys if I tell you every single card that I'm turning over, or is that just wasting your time? Just let me know. I was just thinking, that way, if you're reviewing it later and you wanted to go and look up cards for yourself and what they mean, to try and get more information, that might be helpful. But yeah, just let me know. Oop. Okay. All right. So what's going on for Pallavi here? Okay. Okay, so the card that's coming up for you, Pallavi, as your significator today is the Ace of Pentacles. Now, it's inverted. You've also got over top of you, you've got the World, the Wheel of Fortune. And that one's also inverted. I'm wondering if that means you're feeling just a little bit stuck. You want some stuff to be moving ahead here. I don't know. Some stuff going on there, but the card that's in the supporting position for you is the Four of Rods, right? And that one is that you're busy sort of trying to lay foundations for yourself as you're moving ahead in your life. You want to lay positive foundations for yourself in terms of love and marriage and romance and so on, so that you can build a happy future with a significant other. And it also talks about that you've got reasons to celebrate as well. So perhaps the finances aren't going quite so well for you right now. Maybe you're feeling like you're a little bit stuck, but to balance that, and it's also in the grounding position, like the stuff that's supporting you and uplifting you, that one's, again, talking about like joy, prosperity, and something to celebrate. So there's something to celebrate here. Yeah, just like blessings. So that's nice. So hi, Shelby. Yes, I will add you. Okay, and then we're moving ahead here. Oh, how interesting. This is so nuts. Okay, so this is the second reading in a row now where two cards from the two different decks came up and it's the same card. So as you're moving ahead, again, you've got supporting you, you've got the Four of Rods. I already told you what that means, but yeah, so, and it's in the supporting position as you're moving ahead. So yeah, joy, prosperity, reasons to celebrate. There's some kind of, I don't know. I think you're going to be getting some good news about something here coming up. Let's see. What else do you have here? Okay, so as you're moving ahead here, it's talking about that you're coming to the end of a cycle. That there's going to be some changes happening, and they might not be changes that you necessarily were wanting or looking for, but there is going to be some big changes coming for you. It's like, but you know what? A lot of times that's really about sort of, you've learned a lot of stuff and now you're leveling up. And now the card that's directly in your path, very interesting. I think from what I'm seeing here, I'm getting the feeling that you're going to actually be encountering two different potential love interests. And the first one is signified by the Emperor here, who's inverted. And in the positive aspect, it's somebody that's really grounded and, can be really faithful and there with you and mature and blah, 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 right? Really positive, but it's inverted. And I'm kind of thinking, you know what? This guy might be really shallow and kind of negative. But the card that follows him is this one, King of Cups. And that one would be significant of somebody that's really like kind of a Renaissance guy, somebody that's really deep, that's emotionally available and who can give you wise counsel. He's the kind of person that really attracts confidences from other people. And he's also somebody that's willing to be there emotionally. So as you're moving ahead here, it looks like you may encounter somebody and you, on the surface, you're going, oh, wow, he looks like he's all that, but just beware, because appearances might not be what they seem. And just, keep your eyes open, because it seems like there's somebody else after that that's coming into the picture. And that's the one that looks really positive for you. But yeah, I think that this is really cool. Look at this. You've got the Four of Rods and then the Four of Rods. It's interesting. So yeah, that is my read for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it helps. Yeah, good luck moving ahead there. And yeah, let us all know if you meet that right guy. That'd be great. Oh, you're saying inverted Emperor is my ex. I think he was an Aries. Yeah, he was shallow. Yeah. The ex comes to my mind very often. Okay. Yeah, no, thanks for that confirmation and stuff. I really, appreciate the feedback. Okay, so Clavi, that was my read for you. And now it's me and you. It's me and you. You are up. Let me just pick up these cards. And oh, there's a new person here. Let me just say hi real quick and write it down. Okay, so we got here. Okay, so it's me. Yeah. Okay. So it's me saying thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Oh, okay. See, now I had Tafa. Tafa was the last one that I'd written down here. Let me just quickly see. Okay, so Tafa, yeah. And then, yeah, sorry guys, but I have to check it myself too, because otherwise, like, I get a little bit lost. I need to be able to like refer to this as well. Okay, Hillary's emails. And then Shelby. Okay, Plavy. Oh, and then Kai. Hi, Kai. Okay. All right, so it's me. It's me is now up. Okay. Let me just quickly see. I'm just scrolling back here just to see if it's me. Okay, it's me and you. Okay. Oh my goodness, another general love reading. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I just read for you. Oh my God. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm totally out of my mind here. No, I just read for Pallavi. Okay. It's me. It's your turn. Can you just confirm for me that that's what you wanted? Because everybody's asking the same question. I'm getting a little confused. Okay. I think I just did read from It's Me. Oh my God, you guys, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm having a little bit of trouble. Okay, all right, you're right. I guess I did just read for It's Me. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, Neela. Don't worry, I'm not going to skip you. Okay. Okay, so we are on Neela now. Zola, get it together. Okay, so Neela, if you're here, can you post your question for me? I'm just going to scroll back and see. Wow, it's hot in here. Holy cow. I feel like I'm boiling. Neela. Okay, Neela said hi. Can I ask? Okay. Oh, is it hot there where you are, Owen? Yeah, it's my place is like an oven. I've just been hitting the beach just to get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna just write you down here, Preeti. Okay. All right, so Neela, if you're here, can you please? Wow, and Denise just came in and wants a love reading too. Holy cow! Okay, today must be the day for love readings. Okay, Denise, D-E-N-I-S-E. All right, so Neela, it is your turn. If you're here, can you please acknowledge and just post your question? If not, I'm going to jump to the next person, which. Owen, did you want a reading? Because I've got Neela, Owen, and then Zane. Ah. Hello. Going once. Okay, going twice. Oh. Nope. Still not seeing Neela here. Okay, Neela, I'm going to just circle your name and put a question mark. I didn't see you. And I'm going to... Owen's saying that Zane can go next. Okay. Alrighty. So Zane, let's see. You had asked me, first of all, you wanted to know what's going to be the outcome if you go to machining school. And then you wanted to change your question. Let's see. Wow, it's really crazy busy in here, isn't it? Okay. So you want to know, don't you want to know about the machining school too? Okay, so Zane wants to know, can I have a message from the 6 sisters? Okay. So Zane wants to know if there's any messages for him from the 6 sisters. Okay, so whoop. Got a card that kind of jumped out there and even turned itself over, so I'm going to put that one in there. It must be relevant. All right, so are there any messages for Zane? Anything anything he needs to know. And he's asking about messages from the 6 sisters. Okay. All right. Just checking with the other deck here. Again, if there's any messages for Zane. For the 6 sisters. Okay. Zane's saying, tell me something good. Tell me something good. Okay. Yeah, it's like you're kind of in a holding pattern right now, Zane. Yeah, waiting to get some kind of message. I know you just asked for a message, but it's actually literally kind of coming through here as well. All right, so messages. One of the cards that you have here is the Moon, and that one's talking about hidden influences and understanding, like the motivations that are hidden behind situations, events, people that you're trying to deal with. So you're dealing with some people that might be a little bit shady, who knows, or at least they've got motivations that are not really laying there on the surface. So you're going to have to dig under that cover to try to determine what is really happening here. Another card that's coming up for you is the Emperor. That one's coming up in a very positive way, and that one's, I believe, what that one's trying to tell you here is, that you've been tried and tested. You've been through many different battles, and it's really helped to make you who you are now, which is like somebody that's stronger and more grounded and positive and able to deal with stuff as it comes along, and to move ahead in a confident way, knowing that whatever life throws at you, you're going to be able to handle it. There's another card here, and that one is the Knight of Swords. It's in the inverted position, which the Knight of Swords, when it's in the inverted position, can indicate somebody that's got like a bit of an obsession, who they don't really scruple at things. Like, they'll do stuff that a normal person wouldn't consider doing. They can be really cynical and cold and nasty. So I'm wondering if that it's right across from the Moon. And I'm wondering if that is, like, again, some kind of a warning to tell you, like, just be careful, because you might have some people around you that are not what they appear, and they might not be really nice, and they might not really have your best interests in mind. So just, be careful. I'm not saying that everybody's like that, because I don't think that they are, but yeah, just practice some discernment there and make sure you know what the hell's going on. Now, another card that you've got here is the Four of Rods, and that one is also inverted. And when it's right side up, it would be talking about laying foundations for future success and happiness. I don't know. It seems like it's almost there. Like you're trying to lay foundations for yourself, for your future success and happiness. You're trying to move ahead, obviously, right? We know that. It's like there's still some kind of I don't know. There's some resistance there. I don't know if it's coming from you or if it's coming from people around you that are just trying to I don't know, like some people just like to be assholes and get in the way and hold other people back for no damn good reason. And I'm just wondering if that's what you're actually dealing with. Yeah, you're still waiting. Now there's another card here though, and that is the Six of Rods. And that one is in the major supportive position. That's this one. And that one, and that's the one that's supporting you, which I think it's a fantastic position for it to be in, because this card is very, very positive, and it's talking about things like victory and success and realizing your dreams as you're moving ahead, and making really wise decisions. And that's interesting when you think about that the moon and this other card, the Knight of Swords inverted, was talking about like, be careful, because there might be some really kind of nasty characters around that will present themselves as somebody, oh yeah, I'm your friend, but really they're not. And so you need to watch out for that. But yeah, this one's talking about, you know what, you're going to finally get some rewards and some fulfillment and some happiness happening here. And goodness knows you deserve it. You've definitely been wanting it. Now, the card that came leaping out of the deck is this one. And that's the five. That's the Five of Swords, right? And that particular card is talking about, overcoming the things that sap your energies. It talks about meeting new challenges, choosing a new direction for yourself and moving ahead, and that a new plan for yourself, a new plan is going to emerge for you. And you're going to like, that information is going to come to you, and you're going to go, now I know what to do. Because all these different things are circling you, and you're like, you've got some positive stuff, and you've also, like, there's positive stuff, right? You're maturing, you're going through these fires, and you're going to come out tempered and grounded, and somebody that can really commit. And it's interesting because, like, on the one hand, we've got the Emperor, right? And then diagonally across from him, we've got the inverted swords. One's really positive. The other one's actually very negative. Wonder if this duality thing is like something that you're struggling with as well. Like on the one hand, you want to do really positive things for yourself and move ahead. But there's this, like, we're talking about strength, right? The beast inside that wants to just tear you down, and you have to sort of learn to put a harness on that beast and make it work for you rather than against you. That's an internal explanation. The external explanation might be the moon, right? Where you want to be aware of like hidden messages and hidden motivations and stuff from other people. So there's quite a bit of stuff going on around you. You might feel like you're stuck and waiting, but there's actually a lot of stuff going on around you. But I think, in the end here, it's going to come out really well for you. I don't believe in chance. I don't believe in things that just, happen for no reason. And sometimes these things that really suck are actually things that are tempering us. And, we're learning from this stuff as we're moving ahead. So, yeah, that is my reading for you, Zane. I hope it resonated. I hope it helps you. And, I wish you all the best moving forward. And it's always nice to see you. Okay. Let me just pick up these cards. Oh, Zane says thank you. No problem. So Shelby's saying, can I post it, Surgeon? I'm not trying to be rude. I have to go. Okay. Who could have been the person that cut your dog chain at night? What's wrong with people, man? All right. So, Owen, I don't know if you want to read, but if you don't, then we're going to move on to Denise. And then after Denise, we've got Baki and then Tafa. And Denise wanted a love reading. Owen wants to know what message is for him. Okay. So do we have any messages for Owen? Messages for Owen. What's up for Owen? What's going on? It's a bit of a snapshot. If there's some messages to come through, that'd be great. Shelby, I'll try and answer that for you when your turn comes up. Okay, whether you're here or not. Because, yeah, that's kind of urgent. I don't know why somebody would do that. Like, okay, same thing, same question. Got any messages for Owen? What's going on? Okay. Okay, so it's interesting, Owen, because the card that popped up for you, this is your significator card. Like it's sort of standing in for you where you are right at this moment. And that is the 6 of Rods, right? This is like a really terrific card because it talks about victory and success and realizing your dreams. That you're making wise decisions and that you're going to have rewards from that and that you're going to have a lot of fulfillment and happiness coming. And good for you. I think that that is well deserved. Oh, interesting. The one that's supporting you in this position is the King of Pentacles. Well, I mean, the King of Pentacles, we're talking about like wise decisions concerning finance. You know, somebody that's really stable and grounded and kind of has a vision and they know what it is that they need to do and they're able to manifest money when they need it, that kind of thing. Oh, Preeti wants to know, when is your reading? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got about 8 people ahead of you. So if you need to like go do some errands or, you know, go have dinner or something, you've probably got about a 40-minute wait. I'm guessing somewhere around there, 30, 40 minutes. 7 of Pentacles. Now you've also got the 7 of Pentacles, and that one is inverted, and normally in the right way of things, it's talking about like a time of stillness and meditation, but it's inverted. And I'm thinking, okay, this is not the time to be still and meditate. You're actually moving ahead here. You're moving ahead, taking action and doing stuff. All right. So in the immediate future here, what's going on? Well, we've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is all about, you know, again, like you've got the King of Pentacles and then the 10 of Pentacles, right? And the 10 of Pentacles is like joy, again, joy, happiness, success, fulfillment, like sharing the rewards of all that hard work and dedication in terms of finance with another person. And like that things are going very well financially for you. And you've also got the King of Swords. There he is. How interesting. Well, the King of Swords, the swords are the realms of thought, right? And so we're talking about, you know, really getting your act together and being really stable and grounded and being able to focus and hitting the mark, you know, moving ahead again in a positive way. Yeah, there's some kind of thing about moving ahead. And then again, bracketing that, we've got the Queen of Swords. same kind of stuff, right? Moving ahead positively. Standing up for yourself, that kind of thing. Yeah. So that's about it for you, Owen. And I hope that it resonated. I hope that it helps. You're saying true, actually. Yeah, I've been getting that feeling of moving ahead. Yeah, like if you were kind of stuck and stagnant for a while and sort of waiting and your wheels were kind of going like this, now you're getting some traction and now you're going, all right, now I see the goal and I know how to get there, right? The King of Swords is all about being able to see the goal, and the King of Pentacles is all about like getting there, right? Like if the King of Swords is like envisioning it and seeing it, Pentacles is the one that's really grounded and here in this physical reality that's like, okay, now we're gonna figure out the means to get there, like the hard physical practicality of life. Okay. Okie dokie. All right, Denise, it is your turn. Owen says, thanks for that. It really resonated. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. You deserve it. Okay, let me just, oh yeah, Denise wanted a love reading. That's right. Okay. Everybody wants a love reading. Okay, so what's up with Denise? And what's going on? What is going on with Denise? And got any love prospects on the horizon there? If there's any other messages for her, that would be great. Let's hear it. One second here. Okay. Okay, so I know Denise wanted a love reading. All right, what's going on for Denise right now? And if there's any love prospects coming up, that'd be great. Oh yeah, that reminds me, guys. If you liked your reading, if you could just give me a thumbs up, like, and maybe subscribe, that would really help the algorithms. That's all I'm asking. Okay. What is going on? Janice. Ooh, okay, so, wow. All right, so Denise, the card that is your significator right now is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is talking about like things like moving ahead in a positive way, good news for money, you know, there might be some new educational opportunities coming up for you, that kind of thing. And yeah, just you're holding yourself in a really positive frame right now. And it's interesting because the other two cards that are bracketing you, one of them is definitely talking about that's the Nine of Swords, and that one is talking about just, it's inverted, so normally it would be talking about that you've been feeling really, and I'm looking at it like in the past here, you know, you were feeling very, very stuck and didn't know which way to go, like very confused, you know, a lot of mixed messages from people and just not knowing which way to jump, but that is behind you now. The other thing that's floating over your head here is the Ten of Rods, and that one is talking about, you know what, you might be spreading yourself a little bit thin because you're trying to be a lot of different things for a lot of different people, and you're actually taking on other people's burdens as if they are your own. And you will, this is like a cautionary thing to maybe let some of that stuff go, right? And step forward in a positive light, secure within yourself. And just remember, like, you got to look after yourself first. As much as you might care about other people around you, you're not going to be of any use to anybody if you are so strung out from trying to be everything for everybody, if that makes sense. So moving ahead here, we've got the, what's that? The Nine of Pentacles. That's this one. And again, you know, it's interesting because in this line, so the middle line, it's like, this is what's happening with you right now. And so far what I'm seeing is it's a lot about finances and money. And it's positive, right? Like, this is a very positive card. And it's talking about, you know, somebody that has, they've been through the rodeo, you know, and they're very successful now. And then they feel very confident and assured because they know that they have the power to choose and dictate their own fate rather than having it dictated to them. You've also got the Death card floating over your head, which is telling me that there's going to be some transitions happening here, and they're going to be big ones. And again, you know, all that means is that you're leveling up, you're moving. It's like starting something new. You're moving into a new phase of existence. And I think it's going to be very positive because you've also got the King of Rods there. And that one's in your future here. And, you know, the King of Rods is really just, if you're looking at it in a love reading sense, this would be somebody that's very mature and very strong and grounded, who is able to really manifest stuff when they want. Like, they're very powerful, and they have a lot of life force energy. So we're talking about somebody that's vivacious and probably very charming and beautiful or handsome, however the case may be. Yeah. Yes, and as you're moving forward here, what I'm also getting is that instead of kind of being overly optimistic, where you're basically stepping off a cliff and going, hey, everything's great, you're not doing that. You're actually sort of, now you're more grounded and you're kind of looking and going, okay. And, you know, it's not so impetuous, but there's definitely like new beginnings being indicated here, like all around as you're moving ahead. And yes, I do feel like that this last card here, the King of Rods, it could definitely, I think, signify like somebody that could be coming up for you. And this is somebody, once again, this is somebody that's like an alpha type personality. They're leadership, you know, they're a leader. They have a lot of optimism and they love a good challenge. Maybe you're that challenge and they're going to be focused on you. So that's my read for you. Hope it resonated. Hope it helps you. And thank you so much for coming in today. And let us move on to the next person. Owen's saying I forgot to put Kai on. I did, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Kai is on the list. Don't worry, you're here. Okay, so that was Denise. So the next person up is Baki, B-A-K-I. So Baki, if you're here, can you just let us know? Let me just scroll back real quick and see if Baki left any messages there. Baki, where are you? Baki. Sorry, guys, but yeah, I've got to just try to figure this out. Okay. Baki. Okay, so Baki just said, hi, can I be added? Not seeing it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I thought you had a question posted. Okay. Will there be success in my ambition? All right. Okay. And Tafa, you are after Baki. Okay. So Baki's is just a yes, no. And that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to go right to you. Okay. So don't go anywhere because you're coming up. Okay. So Baki just wanted to know if there's going to be success in his ambition, or her, whatever. I think it's a he, though. Will there be success in your ambition? Okay. That's a yes, no. So let's ask the deck. And we will find out for Baki, is there going to be success for his ambition? Yes or no? Ooh. Okay. Let's ask the other deck. Get a second opinion. See, I like to read with 2 decks because a lot of times, it's interesting. Like you get a second opinion. And if there's a message that really wants to come through, which happened a couple times earlier today, the same card will come. And it's just something it's basically putting an extra emphasis on whatever that message is that the card's trying to bring. So I like reading with 2 decks. Okay, so will his ambition have success? Yes or no? Okay. So, all right. Okay, so you wanted to know, Baki, you wanted to know if you're going to have success in your ambitions, right? And the first card that came through on the first deck has to do with that. The message with that one is that careful planning will pay off for you and that your word is as good as gold. And then the other card that came through was the world. And the world is talking about really leveling up and the stars are aligning in your favor. And by the way, the world is like probably one of the biggest yes cards that you can get besides the star, So that's really positive, right? And then I asked the second deck, okay, and we got the Page of Swords for that one. The Page of Swords is like a messenger that's heralding good news. And again, we're talking about positive change. So whatever this ambition is, I get the feeling it has to do with finance, because the other card that came up was this one. And that was the Knight of Swords. Now, the other card that comes up here is the Emperor. The Emperor is not giving a clear yes, and he's not giving a clear no. He's saying yes, there's a possibility. It's a very strong maybe. The other thing that the Emperor talks about is, again, somebody that's mature and grounded, and whoop, don't jump up here. What are you doing? Oh, we have a visitor. We have a visitor. Let me just lower this just a bit so you can see. Right, put your head up. Okay, you can't see him, but yeah, my little honey just decided to jump up here and jump on the deck. Bad. Yes, so anyway, I'm thinking that it's like you are, you're in the process of like learning and doing and becoming a more mature person. And yeah, that is something that's going to be coming up for you as you move along. You're going to become really grounded, and you're going to become one of these people that's very self-assured and knows what they want, and they know how to get it. There he is. Yeah. Okay, you can't be up here while I'm doing this. Okay, come on, you're going to have to get down. Get down. Okay, come on. No, you can't sit on the cards. Come on. I'm going to toss you over here onto the couch. There you go. All right, so that was my read for you. That was Baki. Yeah. All right, so now we're going to move right on to Tafa. Tafa, it is your turn. And I know you were here waiting. I hope you're still here. Let me just gather up my cards, and then I'll scroll down. I can see if there's a new comment. Just a sec. Whoa. No. You can't be up here right now. No, you can't be up here right now. Sorry, guys. Somebody really wants attention. Yes. You got to get down. You do. You got to get down. Yeah, you can't stay up here right now. No. Okay, come on. Get down. down. Come on. Come on, get down. Get down. Come on. No, this is not the, no, it's not a good time. Come on. Okay, I don't want to manhandle you, but you're going to have to move. Okay, I'm going to throw you up on the couch again. Come on. Oh. Okay, off you go. Oh, off you go. Oh, there you go. Hair all over me. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so Tafa, it's your turn. Oh yes, oh there you are. Okay, you want to know about money. Okay. Okay. All right, so what's up for Tafa? And Tafa would like to know specifically if there's any information coming regarding finances. Don't you do it. He's sitting there just waiting to jump up on her again. It's like, no, don't. No. No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. No. You know, now you pick this moment that you want to be social. All right. I've got Tafa and then Hillary's emails and then Shelby. So don't worry. Okay. Everybody on this list is still on the primary list, and we've got lots of time here. I've still got 2 hours. It's actually a little slow right now. There's not a lot of people coming in, so that's okay, because we're going to be able to take our time and go through this list. Okay, so Tafa, we're going to do what's up for Tafa, and if there's any messages coming through for Tafa, particularly in terms of finance. That's what they really want to know about. That'd be great. If there's any other messages too, anything that Tafa needs to know. Shika, yeah, I will. Yeah, oh, and I know it's okay. Let me just write you down. Shikha. Shika. Okay, you are on the list, Shika. All right, so back to Tafa. Tafa would like to know about finance. So if there's any information forthcoming about that, you know, what's going on, that would be great. Okay. Whoa, awesome. Well, the first card that come up for you, Tafa, is the King of Rods, right? And that, again, is somebody that is brimming over with, like, vibrancy and life force and just raring to go and loves a good challenge. So that's the card that's standing in for you right now. So what that's immediately telling me is that you're actually in a pretty darn good place right now. Let's see now. Also got, yeah, and then the other card that's supporting that one is the Nine of Rods, and right, and that one again is just talking about holding your own, standing your ground, meeting those challenges, and that also that there could be some things coming. Actually, they might be there for you right now. That you've got some challenges. You've got some challenges that you're facing right now. I don't know if that's in terms of finances. That's not really clear yet. I haven't seen a pentacle yet, but you do have some challenges that are going on. But you know what? That's okay, because you love a good challenge. You may have found that, you know, you may have been finding like, yeah, but I've been feeling like a little bit stuck. Because I'm seeing the Chariot inverted, right? Now, normally that's all about moving ahead, and it's inverted. So it's like it's you've got that power there, but it's sort of being held in abeyance. Like it's being, so you're feeling a little bit like, I want to go, I want to go, I want to get out there and do this, but there's stuff that feels like it's holding me back. So that's where you're at right now. Now, as we're moving ahead, what are we seeing here? See, you've got the 9. Okay, so you've got the 9 of Swords, right? That one's kind of like a cautionary thing about, just remember to keep that positive kind of outlook going for yourself, and don't fall prey to sort of a predatory mindset or feeling, if you're feeling a little down about whatever, don't feel like that, but just try to really maintain that positive sort of outlook. And just to try and keep in mind that, where you put your energy and your attention is where you're putting your power. And, your thoughts do create things. So you must try to keep your eyes on the prize, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, because you are out there trying to achieve something. And you did ask about money. So we're talking, you're trying to, you're trying to bring in some money for yourself. Yeah, try to keep your focus on, what it is that you want. And if you have these negative, doubtful sort of thoughts, negative self-talk that comes creeping in, just kind of push that aside and keep focusing on what it is that you're trying to do and hitting that mark, and visualize like a positive outcome for yourself and for those who are around you. There is going to be I see some celebrations and stuff on the horizon for you. And also you might find yourself reconciling with like some people, perhaps old friends. Also, there may be some new romance that's blossoming. So that's what's going on with that. And the thing is that you've got all the tools. You've got all the tools there at your command. You've got the energy, you've got the vitality. You do have a native kind of an optimism in terms of like that is your natural state of being. Hang on one second. I just want to think about this one. Just that again. Yeah, and once again, that there's going to be some reason to celebrate, and that there are going to be some new beginnings coming up for you. Solutions, but and also new beginnings in terms of, like I said, rekindling old ties, but also perhaps some new ones, and some of those could be relationship. So that's the read that's coming up for you today, and I hope it resonated. I hope it helps. It's nice to see you. And you guys, if you do like a read, please just give me a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to subscribe, that's nice. That'd be great too. Okay. Right. Let's see. Okay, so Hillary's emails. Okay, so Tafa's saying, okay, thank you. Yep, I'll take it. Awesome. Okay, so we've got Shika, yes, and Katy, Katycss. Okay, so we've got Hillary's emails, and then Shelby, and then Kai is the next few people that are coming up, and then Preeti, Denise, Shika, and Katie C, or Katie CSS. Okay, so Hillary, if you're there, can you just give me a thumbs up or something and let me know you're here and post your question? That would be awesome. I don't know if you're still here. I just want to quickly scroll back here. Sorry, guys. I just want to see if Hillary actually asked a question. I think that Hillary just said hello. Scrolling. Okay. There we go. I don't understand that. Hillary said, yes, I like to hear 3 of clubs, which means, okay. Hillary, are you here? Okay, I'm going to circle Hillary and put a question mark there. And we're going to go to Shelby. Okay, Shelby, it's your turn. It's your turn. Okay, so yeah, who could have been the person that cut my dog chain? I hope you didn't like lose your dog because of this. I mean, I hope that they didn't take your dog. Please tell me they didn't take your dog. I hope that they didn't actually take your dog too. Man, that would really be upsetting. Oh, okay, you didn't lose your dog. Whew. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do what's up for Shelby. Let's see, who could have been the person that cut your dog's chain at night, or did the dog break it? I don't know how I'm gonna question the tarot deck with that one. Okay, did the dog break his chain? Let's check that first. That's a yes, no. I can do that. Shelby wants to know if the doggy broke his own chain. So yeah, did he break his own chain? Yes, no. I'm going to ask it one more time. It doesn't want to answer. Okay, let's check the other deck. Okay, that deck doesn't want to answer. I get the feeling like no, but it didn't really give me a yes or a no. But let's just check the other deck. Okay, so did the doggy break his own chain? Okay, this deck does not want to answer either. It's interesting. So the feeling that I'm getting is that no, he didn't break his own chain. Okay. All right. So who might that person have been that cut the dog's chain? How do I ask that one? Is there any information you can give me regarding who may have tampered with the dog's chain? Or what happened there? You know, that would be helpful. Any indications of who it could have been that might have cut that dog's chain? Ask the other deck. You know, it's funny because it's sort of this mishmash, and I'm just kind of going like, should I just reshuffle and try again or what? But the feeling I'm getting here is like somebody that's kind of stuck themselves that isn't really going anywhere. kind of cold and cruel. Like, it's not a nice person. It's somebody that's kind of vindictive and very mean. And it is very vindictive and mean. If you're angry at somebody to take it out on their animal, that's bullshit. And that shouldn't be happening. You know, if you've got a problem with somebody, then just go and confront them. You know, don't do passive aggressive. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a very passive aggressive kind of move, right? It's funny. Okay, so I wanted a final outcome from all this because this is kind of a muddy kind of a thing. This could just be somebody that's just doesn't have any direction in their life, isn't really moving ahead financially themselves. Maybe they're just frustrated and you know, they want to take it out on somebody, right? They got a big chip on their shoulder and they just want to take it out on somebody. The final outcome of all of it, though, is that you, Shelby, are going to be like this. Happy, things working out, you know. Yeah, emotionally happy. Yeah, I know that's not like, I know that's not a really, really in-depth reading, but unfortunately the cards weren't giving me a whole lot. It's more like just about like looking at them, and this is just kind of the feeling that I'm getting, because you can't just look at the, I can't explain it. Anyway, that is my answer for you, Shelby. I have the feeling that this is, because it seems like to me that it's kind of a directed kind of a thing. Like, I mean, one of those cards, yeah, like, and this is something that was sort of unexpected and came in out of the blue. And, you know, yeah, just somebody that's kind of passive aggressive and just being a dick. Yeah. I'm sorry I don't have any more information on that one for you, but that's what I've got. I hope it resonated. I hope it helps you. Thank you so much for coming in. Let me see. The next person up is Kai. So Kai, if you're here, can you please put your hands up and say hi? And maybe oh, you're saying here a man, Shelby's saying a man or woman neighbor or my brother. I hope it wasn't a robber. I don't think it was a robber. I'm thinking like a neighbor. And I'm thinking a man. Preeti, we're almost to you. I'm just called Kai. Oh, there's Kai. And then, okay, so I'm going to read for Kai. And then Preeti, it's your turn. You will be next. And then we're looking for Denise after that. Okay? Oh, I wrote down Denise twice. Sorry. Shika. Yeah, Shika would be next. So Kai, Preeti, Shika, and then Katie. Okay? That's what we got. And then T24, I'll put your name down as well. Oh, and Nawal. Okay. So we got 2 new people here. I will add you. Okay, so we got Nawal, Nawal, and then T24. I hope it's not your brother too. I hope not. The card, though, I mean, the card was, one of the cards was the Tower, right? And that's, if you're looking at it in terms of what sort of person that would symbolize, it seems to me that that might be somebody that's older. That's why I said man. But now you're saying your brother. Well, that's a male. Is your brother older? I don't know. Okay, Kai. So let's see. Kai wants to know, what does Nikhil want from me? Why is he avoiding me? So you're getting mixed messages. Okay. All right. So Kai wants to know about Nikhil. So we're talking about what's up, what's going on with Nikhil. Kai wants to know. see. Kai's saying yes. Yesterday he himself called me, but when today I call, he rejects my call. Okay, so what's up with, get his name right, Nikhil. What's up with Nikhil? And what's up with Kai? And what is in between? Okay, and I'm just going to get the second deck involved here. Again, Kai wants to know about this person that they're interested in. Getting mixed messages. Yeah, what's up with him or her? Or, you know, what is up with Nikhil? Okay, and what's up with Kai? And what is in between? Okay, so okay, so the first thing that's coming up for let me get his name right, Nikhil. So what do we got for Nikhil? What we've got for Nikhil is somebody that I don't know, they've got some emotional baggage and stuff going on. They looks like they had I'm just getting the feeling like the previous love interest, or, you know, like just failed. I'm getting like failed relationships, and that he'd kind of withdrawn emotionally and was just mentally trying to sort of put himself back together again. And right now he's feeling very stuck. He's not able to really, he doesn't really know what he wants. I think that's the main thing, right? Like when you know what it is that you want, you're able to manifest it, right? But when you don't know, you're kind of flailing, like it's like somebody in deep water and they can't figure out how to swim, and they're kind of flailing around. It seems like he's got some emotional stuff going on. I'm not seeing like that he's bad necessarily. Like it's, you know, sometimes cards will come up that talk about being really like negative and self-centered and so on. I'm feeling like he's broken up with somebody, and you're sort of like the rebound girl, right? And so he doesn't really know what he wants. Now, the 1 second. It's interesting. Another card that's come up for him here has to do with like emotions, right? The cups, that's the queen. And that one would be like generous and kind. And so that's telling me, well, you know, he might have some positive characteristics, but I'm just getting the feeling like he's still kind of mentally back where he was, and he's not ready yet to really focus on moving ahead now at this point. Like, and I think that's why, because he doesn't even know what he wants. So one day he phones you and the next day he doesn't want to talk, that kind of thing, because he doesn't know what he wants. He's not really sure what the hell he wants. But that's just sort of what's come up for like what's up with him. Okay, we're not done yet. Okay, so meanwhile, okay, now we've got some cards for you, right? And it's funny because one of the, like, you're somebody that's very earthy and grounded in like physical reality, somebody who you know, has a lot of vivacity. You've got a lot of good qualities going for you. You're somebody that, like, if you're married to somebody, you're going to be the queen of the house, the hearth in the home, you know, you're going to be the queen kind of thing. It's just like somebody that's really, really grounded in physical reality. You know, you have this tactile sense of like pleasure, you know, you take pleasure in things, you know, sunsets and other people, and good food, and wearing nice things on your body. You know, you're very body orientated, and you're somebody that really has a strong sex drive. You know, Now, another card here, again, is the one that's the messenger that brings change. And then you've also got, it's funny because on the one hand, you've got all this stuff going for you. And then on the other, there's some unexpressed kind of stuff that has yet to be realized that you want, that you're moving towards. And one of those would be, yes, marriage, babies. That potentiality is there, but you've definitely got all the stuff, the right stuff to be a terrific mom and a wife and everything. There's not that. So you're feeling a little bit stuck yourself. And I guess that comes through in the sense like, you're trying to make something happen with this person, and one day they're calling and the next day they don't want to talk to you at all. So like, because they don't know what they want. Okay, so what's going on here now? Ooh, okay. 1 second here. Just Yeah, okay. So what's going on between the two of you? All right, so one card that's coming up here is talking about if they put a lot of emotion out for somebody else and they felt like it was wasted, the other person just kind of threw it aside. It was like putting pearls in front of swine. They didn't care. And I'm getting the feeling that that's connecting to his thing, where he came from a past relationship where he was kind of used and abused and taken advantage of. And so he's emotionally kind of hurt. And so he's withdrawn a little bit. And then I'm also seeing, okay, so right now he's stuck and he's not really sure what he wants. I'm also seeing that he might have also been self-medicating a little bit. So that could have been like drinking or like some kind of addiction. Like there was some stuff going on there. I'm not saying that that's happening now. I'm saying that he is recovering from a bad situation that just passed for him, and he wants to move ahead because he actually is, at least from what I'm seeing here, he is actually a fairly good person. It's just that emotionally and mentally right now he's a little bit messed up. He's not really all there, and therefore he's not able to give his all because he doesn't even know what he wants. Yeah, and then the last card here, which I think is coming up for you, because it feels like it's more resonating for you. And that one is talking about that there's a difficult choice here for you, and that there's a lot of sort of muddled thinking, which indeed it would be kind of muddled, like mixed messages, right? One day they want to talk to you, the next day they don't want to talk to you. That is definitely muddled thinking. And so you have a choice to make. And that choice is going to be, are you going to put up with that? Or, like you need to seek some more information. Yeah, you need to get more information and find out exactly what's up with this person, and see, like, is this, it's like basically just coming up to them and saying, listen, I really like you, and I'd like to maybe start something here with you that's serious and committed. And I'm wondering if that's something you're even capable of doing. Like, is that something that you're interested in? Could you do that? Yeah, I'm getting the feeling like he recently broke up with somebody else. Okay, 1 second here. So, let's see what you're saying here. Yeah, you're empathic. Yeah. Can we see how does he view me? Okay. Okay, Joni. And oops, got some new people here. Okay, I will get to you guys, but I got to finish this reading first. So I'm reading right now for Kai, and then we're going to go to Preeti, and then Shika, KDC, Nawal, and T24. Okay, so your question there was like, okay, so how does he view you? All right, so Katie wants to know. Sorry, I keep blanking out on his name. Where did he go? Kai's saying, I don't know what his intentions are behind, if he's trying to manipulate you or, applying reverse psychology. I don't think it's that. I think that he's still mentally and emotionally kind of mixed up. And, I think he just came from a bad relationship, and you might be like the rebound kind of girl, maybe. And I don't know. He's just a little confused, and he's not sure what he wants. All right, so okay, guys, I see there's some new faces, and I will definitely put you down in just a sec, okay? All right, so how does he see you? How does he see you? How does he see Kai? It's interesting because the deck isn't giving me anything about how he sees you right now. It's more about, it's talking about him and saying, like, that he's kind of immature a little bit. And like I said, he's not really sure what he wants. He's got a lot of thoughts tormenting him. And I'm, like I said, I get the feeling that he went through some hard times with somebody else. And it's left him feeling a little bit broken, and like he needs to kind of try to get his act together again. And yeah. Kai's saying, thanks a lot for the reading my comments. Love and light your way. Thank you, Kai. You're welcome. Yeah, if you liked your reading, if you could just give me a thumbs up, that would be great. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's not giving me anything about you and how he sees you. It's all about him, which is kind of revealing, right? It's all about him. So you've got the decision to make. If you're going to put up with this, try to drill down and sort of figure out what the core of his personality is. Like, is he somebody worthwhile that you want to spend your time and energy on pursuing? Or would you rather just cut that shit off right now? And once you do, you'll be open to. And when I say cut that shit off, I'm not calling him names. I just mean like the nonsense of other people. Like, cut that off. Okay, I just want to be clear. I'm not insulting him. But how much time do we really have? Do you really want to waste a lot of time? Or do you want to get out there and find somebody that's more suited for you, more compatible? Because you've got the makings of, like, you'd be a terrific match for somebody, that really wants to get serious and have a committed relationship and a wife and kids and so on. Like, you would definitely fit into that role really, really good. So you want to find somebody that's as serious as you are, right? So I'm not saying that this other person is bad. I'm just saying that he's a little mixed up right now. He's got a lot of mental and emotional issues that are happening for him right now. And so that's why I think he's coming across like he's hot one day and cold the next. Anyway, yeah. And normally when I see that, I'd be going, but he did also have a card that was talking about, deep down, the guy's actually got like a lot of emotion. He's got a lot of heart. And I think he's just really injured right now. Anyway, that's my read. Okay. And I hope that it helps. And yeah, it was nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. So that's Kai. So Preeti is next. Okay. And let me just quickly. Can we just. Okay, let me see. T24 was the last person. Okay. We already read for Shelby, and we just read for Kai. Okay, T24 is where I left off. Okay, so we got puja. I'm going to start this off here. Puja S. Okay. And then Nanda. Nanda. And then Joni. Joni. Okay, so Joni wants to know. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, I thought. Never mind. Okay, and we're going to do Preeti right now. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Okay, KATYCSS, and then NAWAL. Oh, no, we already got Noel. Sorry. Okay. Nanda. Okay. Okay, so Preeti, yes, you can totally post your question. So Aditya, current feelings towards you. We're in a no contact situation. Okay. So Preeti wants to know, oh, to be loved. Yes, you can. Let me just write you down real quick. To be loved. Hey, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Let's see, you've got 1, 2, 3. Sorry, guys, just one sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. At this point, anyone else coming in is on the maybe list because, yeah, I'll be lucky to get through everybody here. There's, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we got 10 people on the list right now and an hour and a half to go. So that's going to go really fast. All right. So Preeti wants to know about Aditya's current feelings towards them because they're in a no contact situation. Okay. Okay. So what is up? What's up with Aditya? What's up with Preeti? What is in between? So first of all, what's up with Aditya? What's up with Preeti? And what's in between? All right. And then we ask. Thank you, Owen. Hey, Owen, if you want, maybe we could do a quick phone call after this, if you're up for that. Just let me know. Okay, so let me just make sure I've got an Owen's saying yes. Okay. Okay, Aditya. All right, so what's up with Aditya? Okay, so what is up with, sorry, I keep checking the name. That's really what I'm doing. Aditya. Okay, so what's up with Aditya? Well, Aditya is all about Aditya right now, and it has to do with finance, and they're going ahead on some new venture. They're focused on their money right now. Yeah, they're just out there kind of moving and grooving and shaking in the material world, you know. they're thinking about themselves and their finance and stuff like that. So I'm not seeing any kind of romantic stuff there. It's all about practical necessities of life and finance. That's where they're at. And where are you at? Okay. Well, it's interesting. Okay, so where you're at right now, Preeti. Like right now, you're not feeling that happy. I don't know how to put it. You're not feeling very happy, and you've gone through kind of a miserable time, actually. Yeah, and just you might have also been doing some self-medicating. I'm not saying you're doing it now, but I'm saying that you might have been doing it then, like, maybe having a few drinks to not think about this stuff. And you're saying that you're not in contact with this person. And I think that that's been preying on your mind. There is one really nice card here, though, and that one is kind of in the immediate future for you, and that's this one. And that one is just talking about, what you might be as you're looking ahead, you might actually find that you're gonna have some new beginnings in friendship and possibly in love. All right, what else do we have here? Just a sec. Interesting. Yeah. So now I'm looking at the cards that are kind of in between the two of you. And the one thing that's interesting, I think this one is actually relating to him, because it has to do, again, with finance, and that is like, I don't know. I just get the feeling it's like somebody that was really more concerned about themselves and not so much about trying to meet with you in an emotional kind of a way. And you were left feeling very stuck and very like, I don't know what to think. Like you were feeling like this, just really stuck and like you're tied up and like, all these different words are around you, but none of it really makes a hell of a lot of sense. And just, yeah, and then that could possibly have led to the lack of joy that was going on there. And also, like I said, there might have been some self-medicating. Could also, we're talking about addictions, right? Like, having to deal with stuff, and, we deal with it however we can. And sometimes, you just want to have a drink so you don't have to think about it, right? I mean, people do that. I'm not saying you did, but I don't know. It could be anything, right? It might be like, if your addiction is to go out and shop for new clothes, then you're going to be doing a lot of shopping, right? Whatever that is. Yeah. And just, not moving forward. So, what's he thinking about you right now? It looks like he's not. I'm sorry to say. I think he's more concerned right now with himself. And, maybe, listen to this one, which is talking about, new beginnings in love and in friendship and romance, right? And maybe cut those ties. If you guys aren't talking right now, maybe it's for the best. But there's definitely like, there's like when you're really emotionally engaged with somebody, you don't realize it, but you're putting out energetic cords that will bind that other person. And they're putting out cords too. We have all kinds of connections with different people. And, the fact that like, okay, you're not in communication. He's not getting a hold of you, and you're wishing and wondering and hoping that something's going to work out there. And meanwhile, this person's not thinking about you. They're thinking about, finance. They're thinking about the practical necessities of day-to-day living, and they're not looking for a relationship. So cut those emotional cords so that you're free, and you're free to move on to somebody that's going to be compatible for you, that will give you back that emotional connection, that's going to love you, right? Like that you deserve to be loved the way you want to be loved. So that's my read for you. I hope that it resonates. I hope it helps you. And that's my read. Honestly, I'm not seeing. You want to know? See, you're still really focused on like, are we going to reconcile? Is it going to work out? And I'm trying to tell you that you might want to consider cutting those ties and moving on. I'll ask real quick and see. So we do have a bit of time, but in the future, are you going to reconcile? Who knows? Yeah. I don't know. And when I ask that, in the future, are they going to reconcile? The first thing that comes up is the Knight of Swords, right? And so that's not necessarily a good thing. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. It can be sometimes, but it also is indicative of somebody that's really concerned about themselves, and like what they want is what they want. If you are not what they want, forget it. All right. So then I asked again, and I got maybe. I almost don't want to. Okay, let's just ask the next one. All right, are they going to reconcile? Okay, so the other one I asked, are they going to reconcile? And I got this. I think that's a pretty clear answer. That would be the Death card, which is about transformation. It's talking about new life. Yeah, you need to move on. Cut the emotional cords, let this person go. And, that way you'll be ready and open and available when somebody that is more deserving, that is willing to meet you halfway, who will give you the emotional connection and commitment that you are looking for, right? And somebody more mature too, right? I have a feeling this person might be a little bit immature. They're not willing to commit like that. Okay, so yeah, that's my read for you. And you are so welcome. Yeah, if you like your read, just give me a little thumbs up. That'd be helpful for the algorithm for the video. Okay, so that was Preeti. Preeti is thanking me. Yeah, no, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, hey, when I asked that and I got the Death card, that's like transitioning. Like you're transitioning away from that. Okay, so Shika is next. Shika, if you're here, you are next. Oh, Cece Lee. When did Cece sneak in there, Owen? I didn't see anybody named Cece. Okay, I'm going ahead with Shika because she's here. Okay, so Shika wants to know, okay, current feelings of Jay towards me. We're friends and you think he likes you, but you're not really sure. Okay. Oh, Owen snuck in after Preeti. Okay, I didn't even see her. Thank you for catching that. All right, so I'm going to just go, we'll have to put Cece here after Shika just in case. All right. Okay. Yep, Shika, I am reading for you now. Okay, so the current feelings of Jay. Okay, so Shika wants to know if Jay likes her as more than just a friend. Yeah, Owen's saying, yeah, I just go off based off of the way people enter the comments. Yeah, I just look for who entered that comment section first, and then I write them down as they come. Okay, so 1 second, you guys. I just need a little water. Okay, so I want to make sure I've got the names right. Shika and Jay. Okay, so is Jay interested in Shika as more than just good buddies? It's really interesting, Shika. I just want to quickly say something before we ask. But I was much younger, and I was working at this job, and the man that owned the business, we ended up getting into a lot of conversations. And I remember one conversation, and he said to me, he said, Zola, he goes, men aren't like you guys, if we're hanging around you and we're your friend, it's probably because we're interested, right? Guys, he says, guys aren't usually just because they want to be friends. He says they're hanging around, it's because they're kind of looking at you going, and I always remembered that. But anyway, so does Jay have like a more than a friend's interest in you? Woo. Okay, let's ask the other deck. That was a real quick response. That was the other one. Okay. No one's laughing. It's true. And I said, what? Come on. He's going, no. He goes, trust me. He says, I'm a guy. He goes, if I'm going to waste all that time and energy hanging around just to be friends, he goes, no. He goes, I'm hanging around because I'm interested. And I will tell you right now that the first deck is saying, yes, he's interested. I'm just asking the second deck now. Is this oh, that's so funny. Okay, so this one's really fun. Okay, so Shika, you want to know the current feelings of Jay towards you, right? And if he's interested in you is more than just friends. Well, yes. Both decks said yes. Yes, he's interested in you is more than just friends. You've got the sun, all right, which is all about life force. It's a big yes. The other one is the world. So we're talking about leveling up to something new. We're talking about infinite possibility. Again, it's a yes. And then the other deck, we've got the Ace of Swords, right? And that one is all about knowing what you want and focusing on it and hitting that mark. And that makes me think of what this an old boss of mine told me, right? When he was saying, if a guy's hanging around like that, it's because they're interested in you. And, and guys don't like to be in the friend zone necessarily, So, yeah. Anyway, and then I asked one more time here, and so we've got the sun, the world, we've got the Ace of Swords, and then we've also got the star. And the star is all about gigantic green light. Yes. So that's your answer. Yeah, he's hiding it, but he likes you. He likes you as more than just friends. I kind of knew that was going to be the case before I even pulled those cards. But anyway, that's my answer for you. So yeah, that was fun. Thanks. Okay, so that was Shika. All right, so Cece Lee, if you're here, we've got Joy of Satan. Okay. Joy of Satan. Satan is saying hi. Hi there. How are you? Nice to see you. Haven't seen you for, I don't know, a few months, but I do recall that you've come in before and then you leave again. So when I get to you, I never get to read for you. So we've got quite a few people ahead of you, though. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You would be the 10th person. We've got like an hour. So if some of these people aren't here when I call them, then you will get in. Oh, yeah. Owen's saying, Joy of Satan, you want to read? Laugh out loud. Yeah, but I think I know who you are, Joy of Satan. Yeah, that's okay. I'll read for you. I'm not holding any grudges. Shika's saying thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, Cece, if you're here, you got to come. You got to say hi. Hi. Okay, we're going to circle you, and we're going to go to Katie C. Katie C. Katie. Katie, are you here? See, like if there's a few people that have wandered off or got called away, and it happens, okay? That happens all the time. The phone rings, somebody's at the door, the dog's barking, kids are crying. There's all kinds of reasons. Oh, there she is. Okay, Katie, it's your turn. Yeah, it's your turn. So if you could just post your question. What does Harry think about you? Okay. All right, so Katie wants to know how Harry thinks about them. I'm thinking that what you're really asking is like, does Harry have romantic interest in me? Would that be a good way of putting it? I think that's more specific. So Katie wants to know if Harry is interested. Would that be fair to say? You could just give me a yes, no there. That'd be great. Okay, so Katie wants to know really, like, okay, what does Harry think about Katie? Is he interested? Okay. And we'll just check with the other deck as well. Okay. So Katie wants to know if Harry's really interested. Or what does he think of her? It's interesting, Katie, because it didn't really give me like what Harry's thinking of you. It's more about right now that, oh God, how do I say this? I think you're feeling some heartache. Like you want something from this relationship that you're not getting, and it's kind of hurting, and you're hoping that maybe there's something more there. And here, I'll show you the imagery. Okay, so you've got this one, and then you've got this one. So this one, it's hard to, everything's backwards on the camera. Okay. So, God, I can't even, okay. This one? No, this one. This one is, that one's talking about, that there's something that you really desire to manifest. And it's also about like the imagery kind of shows, a sword piercing a heart, right? It's a bit of a heartache, right? Because you're wanting something that other person isn't maybe giving you. Does that make sense? And then the other one's talking about that you're of two minds about this person, you're not really sure what to think, right? And it's also sort of an indication that maybe you've got a choice to make. And once again, I wonder if that's got to do with, wishing for something that's just not going to happen because that other person is just not available emotionally, or they're just not in the right place at the right time. they've got other issues going on. There's just stuff going on for them. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad. It's just that at this point in time, it's not really meshing together. So yeah, that's the answer that I'm getting for you. I hope that resonated, and I hope it helps you. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here today and for being patient and waiting for your turn. And yeah, if you do like your read, guys, just give me a thumbs up, okay? Thanks. All right, Nawal. Hi, Kimon. I will. Okay, so Kimon, Kimone. Okay, Kimon. Hi, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in today. There's quite a few people ahead of you, so I don't know. That does not necessarily mean that I will not get to you. Like I think there's still a chance because some of these people aren't here, right? So the person right now is Nawal, and then T24, and then Pooja S is the next three people I've got. So Nawal, if you're here, I need you to indicate that you're here, please. And if you could post your question. I'm just scrolling back to see. Nawal. Okay, yeah. Nawal did ask a question. Nawal, where did you go? Will my person be back when I am? Okay, so Nawal wants to know if this person's coming back, and that they haven't had contact for quite some time. Kimon. Okay, yeah. I'm going to circle Nawal. She's not here. And we're going to go to T24. Just hang in there, Kimon. Excuse me. The chances are, like I said, I think that you still have a chance to get in. So T24, if you have a question, can you please post it? I see that you're here. Yeah, I mean, you were here 10 minutes ago. T24. T24. T24, I need you to post your question. Oh, come on, you don't have to say you're sorry. I wish I could get to everybody, but I got to be fair too, right? Like I got to, there's other people ahead of you, right? Okay, T24, I'm going to circle you and put a question mark because you're not responding. And we're going to go to Pooja. Pooja, if you're here. Pooja? Pooja, if you're here, can you please post in the comments and just say, hi, I'm here. To be loved, there's still another 4 people ahead of you. So yeah, I will. However, looks like Pooja's not here. This happens, like people get tired of waiting and maybe they get called away or they get hungry, things happen, right? So it's kind of normal. So Nanda, you are next. Looks like quite a few people took off. So yeah, come on. I think you're going to get a read here because like we're going through this list and I'm not seeing anybody acknowledging that they're here. Okay, Nanda's not responding. I'm going to put a question. Now we're going to go to Joni. Oh, T24 just finally jumped in here. Okay. Oh, I don't know how you can see how many people are viewing, Owen, because I can't see it. Okay. T24 wants to know what Akshay feels about them. Okay. Definitely the theme today was love readings. Okay, so what does this Akshay person feel about T24? And are they going to get back together? Is there going to be like a reunion, right? Okay. I guess it's different on my end because I'm in the live stream studio. Yep, I'm gonna read for you right now, T, since you're here. Okay, so what actually? Okay, so we want to know. Yep. No, I saw your question. I'm just sort of trying to focus that question a little bit so that I can like put it into the cards. How do I phrase that? Right. So they're not together now. She's hoping they're going to get together in the future again. Or what does he feel about her? Okay. So what does Akshay feel about T? Okay. So we want to know how he feels about her. Got to make this specific. Like the more specific the question is, the better, right? When they're really kind of open-ended, like what does he feel? That is so broad that, like, so what you really want to know is, does he still love you? Right? Does he still love you? So, does he still love you? Yes or no? Okay. Does he still love you? Does he still love you? Okay, it's not going to give me an answer with that. All right, so what did come up in the cards for you is one second. Yeah. Okay, so T, you wanted to know, does this person still love you? What are their feelings for you? It didn't want to give me that answer, but what it did give me was that you're somebody that's wearing your heart on your sleeve, and you got a lot of deep emotions here going on. And it's also telling me that you have two minds about this person, and you have a decision to make. Now, the other card that came up now, which said, maybe he still loves you, wasn't a yes, and it wasn't really a no, and that was justice. It's this one. Justice is an interesting card because it's talking about things like basically there's no more hiding, no more procrastination here. You've got a decision to make. Really take a look at what was this person's past actions. Is this something that you want to put up with? Like, what are your red lines? What kind of behaviors or whatever where it's like that they've crossed a line at that point and there is no reconciliation going to be possible? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm being really clear here. It's a card that talks about taking responsibility. And then I see something like this and I'm thinking, okay, so, on one hand, you're thinking, boy, I really want to get back together with this person. I love this person. And on the other hand, you're going, haven't heard from them. Like maybe you're hanging on to something that isn't really there, and you're somebody that cares a lot and you feel a lot of things deeply and that's all good, but maybe this other person is not emotionally available. I didn't get one single card that came up that told me anything about how like this person might be feeling. It was more about like messages for you. So that's the message that I got for you, and I hope that it resonates and I hope it helps you. You have a decision to make, and that decision is in your hands, not in his. It's up to you to decide. Are you going to put up with this BS, or are you going to just say, you know what, we're done, moving on? Hey, it doesn't mean that the guy's bad. It just means that he's not compatible. It's not the right time. It's not working out right now. That stuff happens, right? And so the best thing maybe to do is to just say, okay, that's fine. Go be free, be happy, but I want somebody that's going to emotionally be available and will love me back, kind of thing. That's my answer for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it helps. And let me just pick up these cards here. Okay, so let me just quickly see. Okay, so T24 did come. Okay, I've got them. 1 second. Oh, and then Nanda's here. Okay, Nanda is here then. Okay. All right. Okay, so Nanda says, hey, Water. Hey, Water, how are you? I'll put your name down, Water, but I don't know. We'll see. We still got 45 minutes or so. Still got about 45 minutes, so I think it's possible. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people ahead of you, Water. And Kimon, let's see. I'm going to do Nanda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people are ahead of you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I am calling, Kimon, don't worry. Yeah, we're going to try and get to you. I think that it's possible. Okay, so Nanda, I'm reading for Nanda. Okay, so, yeah, I know To Be Loved is here, but I haven't gotten to them yet. There's still some people ahead of them. Okay. Priyanka. Oh, I didn't even see you snuck in there. Didn't even see you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Priyanka is also here. Oh my goodness. She's saying thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope it helps. Okay, sorry, this is kind of distracting. Okay, so Priyanka wants to know, does Rupendra still love them, and does this person want them back? Everybody today, it's like love reading. Okay, so Priyanka wants to know if Rupendra still loves them. Okay, let's do that. That's a yes, no. That's quick. Okay. Does Rupendra still love Priyanka? Does Rupendra still love Priyanka? Does Rupendra still love Priyanka? Okay. Ooh, no, I'm not sure. Oh, wait. Get the feeling. Okay. And does he want her back? Yes or no? Does he love her back? Come on. Just give me a yes or no, okay? Okay, it's not giving me an answer there. All right, fine. Let's try the other deck. Does he still... Does Rupendra still love Priyanka? Jesus, just a second. Oh, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. This is my fault. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I was starting to answer Priyanka. So, Priyanka, does he still love you? Maybe. I'm stopping there, though, because really, I'm supposed to be reading for Nanda. Sorry. Nanda, how will my relationship with Swathi be in the future? I think what you really need to know is Nanda is, I think what you're really asking there is my relationship with, Nanda wants to know if their relationship with Swathi is going to be like a secure, committed, loving relationship, right? That's what you're looking for. And again, that's a yes, no. So, Okay, check the other deck. Okay, so Nanda wants to know, if this relationship with Swathi in the future is going to be like secure, loving, and committed. Yes or no? Okay. Okay, so this is interesting, Nanda, because I think that you do have a possibility here of having a good, secure, committed, loving relationship with this person in the future, because we've got this. This is somebody that's got a lot of varied interests, and they are emotionally available, and there's somebody that you can turn to, and they will give you their full attention and listen, which is a rare thing these days, and they're emotionally available. So there is that. However, I'm also getting a couple of other cards. One of them is the moon, and that one is actually a no, that it may not, like, I'm not seeing that as a no, that you cannot have a secure, committed, and loving kind of relationship with this person in the future. I'm looking at it more like, for me, it kind of felt like it came out there because there are still some things that are not yet seen here. You need to get more information. There's some questions still that need to be asked. Like maybe there's some stuff going on under the surface with this person, and these are issues that are unresolved. They could be unresolved, who knows, emotional, financial, the way they think, what their expectations are compared to what your expectations are. Like you want love, commitment, marriage, babies, like I'm assuming. I could be wrong, but that's the feeling, right? And that's what you're looking for. Is that exactly what this person's looking for as well? Might not be. There's just this indication here that there's some unseen stuff going on, and you need to get more information. And then right after that, I got, from my other deck, I got Justice, right? And once again, that card talks about, that there are things to be revealed, that there are questions that need to be asked. It's not a negative card. It's not negative indication. It just means that there is some information there. You don't have everything yet to make a really good decision about what's going on with that relationship. You need to ask some more questions. Yeah, there's some questions that need to be asked. Well, you wanted to know, like, how that relationship is going to be in the future. I think it still holds true, though, like, because, yeah, it could be that this is somebody that is going to be willing to commit and love you, right? I mean, that's really, when you're asking about, what kind of relationship are you going to have in the future with this person, you know, that usually means that you're looking for love. You want somebody to love you who's going to love you back. That's what everybody's looking for, right? So, you know, is this person somebody that's available emotionally? I think there's an indication, yes, but like I said, there's more information there that you need to find out about this person and what their motives are, and why are they in a relationship with you, and is it something that's compatible? So, you know, you need some more information. All right, so that is my read for you, Nanda. Okay, now, Joni, thanks so much for coming in today. It was nice to see you. Sorry, I'm really starting to kind of hustle here because I want to try to get down to Kimon. Yeah, still got quite a few people here. Okay, so Mars is saying hi. Can I be on the list? Mars, I will totally write your name in here. Mars and Lady CEO. And we've already got water. Okay. All right, so we're looking for Joni. Joni, if you're here, can you please come in right now and say hi so that I know you're here and post your question? Joni, going once, going twice. Sorry, but especially now we're coming up to the final 30 minutes. You know, you got to be here. Okay. Is there anybody here named Roma? Roma? Oh no, Water, you were here before? I'm checking the list here. Yeah, no, I've got... Oh my gosh. Well, if you were here like in the first hour or so and I somehow missed writing your name down, I really apologize. Okay, so we don't... Okay, to be loved. I'm going to answer you next. Moving on. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, hang on. Sometimes, okay. So to be loved says, how does Paige feel about me romantically, and will he come forward with his feelings? So basically, to be loved wants to know. I'm guessing that maybe they're friends, and yeah. Does Paige see them romantically, and is he gonna finally come forward and say, you know, I'm interested, right? So is Paige interested in to be loved romantically? Just wait, I'll tell you. Is Paige interested in to be loved romantically? Okay, let's ask the other deck. Yeah, I've got to be loved, which is who I'm reading for right now, and then I've got the JOS person, and then Kimon. I think that the JOS person just came in to say hi, but I could be wrong. Yeah, sorry guys, you know, I'm doing my best here. If I skipped you over or I missed somebody, you know, apologies. I'm trying. Let me see. So once again, how does Paige feel toward to be loved romantically, and is he going to finally declare his feelings? Like, how does he feel romantically? Is he interested in you romantically? And is he going to come forward? Okay, so to be loved, you're asking about if this person is interested in you romantically, and yes. They're interested in you romantically. Yeah, actually very interested in you romantically. Are they ever going to have the guts to come forward themselves? No. You might have to be the one to say, hey, you know, I get the feeling blah, 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 like you really like me, and, you know, is that true? And, you know, you might have to be the one that's going to have to come forward and say something first. Yeah. But, you know, when I'm asking, like, you know, does this person feel anything for you romantically? I get this. And that one is like somebody that's really fixed on a goal, and you know, that they've got their eyes on you. Basically, they've got their eyes on you, and yeah, they're very interested. Why else are they hanging around being a friend? You know, it's like that ex-boss of mine said to me a long time ago, you know, he said, Zola, you know, if some guy's hanging around and he's being your friend, he's not just because he wants to be like your bestie here. Like, you know, he's interested. Trust me, he's interested. Yeah, you might have to actually, yeah. I'm sorry, I got distracted by the comments. Okay, yeah, so to be loved, that was your read, and yeah, good luck with that. Okay, oh, Joy of Satan is here, wants to ask a question. Okay. Joy of Satan wants to know if you've got any spiritual gifts or anything. Okay. And then after that is Kimon. Okay, so hang in there, Kimon. We still got 30 minutes. I'll get to you. Okay, so okay. Yeah, so hope you're doing okay, JOS. It's nice to see you. Long time no see. Okay, so JOS wants to know spiritual gifts. Okay. I'll check with the other deck. Any other messages for JOS? Are there any messages for him? Yeah. What's going on? What's up? Any spiritual gifts and so on. It's kind of like a snapshot. What's around you? What's going on? Okay, so what's coming up here, at least as far as your, okay. What's coming up here is, first of all, I'm seeing the Hermit, except the Hermit is now inverted, which I'm looking at that like, I think you did go through a time where you were definitely like the Hermit, you know, like really totally isolated and trying to work on your own stuff and your own spirituality. And it's interesting because you're asking about spiritual gifts, right? And the Hermit is all about like going within and focusing on meditation and your spirituality and sort of following that star, right? That's the Hermit. So you've been doing that. You've been doing that. But now the other part, now that's the spiritual or the non-physical end of things. And then the other card that's coming in is the Knight of Pentacles. And that one is actually all about like the pragmatic concerns of day-to-day living, paying the bills, making the money, blah, 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 like all that draggy stuff that you got to do if you want to keep a roof over your head, right? And that one is talking, and that one's not inverted. That one's coming up the way it should be. And it's actually a fairly positive card. And it's talking about that you are making some tangible progress. Yeah, you might be looking at some, I don't know, like new business opportunities, maybe some travels coming up for you. Basically just, that things that you've been working towards and planning for and trying to make stuff happen for yourself financially, that you're going to start seeing some rewards of that. Like it's going to start to pay off for you. So that's interesting. What's going on here? Spiritual gifts. Hang on. So yeah, sometimes that happens, like I'll try to do a read for somebody and it'll come out really like static on the line. And the rest of it is coming out like static, like I wasn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-ask real quick. So you wanted to know about spiritual gifts. Spiritual gifts or any other messages. If you could please give me that, I would appreciate it. Oh, okay. That was a little more clear. Okay. I'll tell you in a sec. Okay, I'm just going to quickly ask the other one. Okay, if there's any messages, if you could give me more information on that, that'd be great. All right. Okay. So you wanted to know about spiritual gifts. It's interesting because one of the cards that comes up, there was a couple cards that came leaping out of the deck this time, and they landed like face up and everything, like they wanted to be there. And one of them is the Hangman, right? And the Hangman is once again talking about going within, like focusing on that spirituality and so on. But the thing about that is that there's a sacrifice that needs to be made, and that sacrifice has to do with giving up things that aren't working for you anymore. And the other card that we get right away is this one. And so when you take those two together, it's like, okay, so maybe you've got some addictions going on, or, there's some unhealthy attachments or unhealthy behaviors or choices that you're making that you know that you shouldn't be probably doing, but you're doing anyways. And so the Hangman is saying, are you going to give those things up so that you can really progress a little bit more? Like give up the things that don't serve you anymore. So then we come to the other deck, right? And I asked them and said, well, is there anything else that you can add to that? And then this one is talking about reviving old ties, trying to rekindle old friendships or relationships with people, and to remember to think about family values, right? So your family is important and you have to think about them as well. And then the other card that I got was this one. And that one is the death card. And that one is talking about you're coming to this point, like when I take it all together, what it's telling me is that you're sort of at this point where it's like, you know what, there's stuff that is not good for you, or that you're choosing for yourself. It's not working, and you have to give that stuff up. Give that stuff up so that you're able to move ahead with a lightened load, and you can focus better on that. And think about the people that are near and dear to you, like your family, and try to rekindle some ties there. Like it's kind of like moving ahead in a more healthy kind of a way, right? And also because here we go, moving into this big transition. Like death is not a negative card. It's just about like basically letting go of all that old stuff, and like getting another chance, like getting to move ahead and begin again, kind of a thing. Okay, so yeah, that's the read that I've got for you. Hope it resonated. Hope it helps you. Thanks for coming in today. If you like your read, you guys, just give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Okay. Yeah. All right, come on. It's your turn. Okay, so here she goes. Come on. Come on is saying having a mental breakdown. Okay, so yeah, what's your question? Come on. I know you might have posted it before, but we're getting low on time. So if you could just post it real quick for me now, that would be great. Then I don't have to keep scrolling around. Oh, hello. Hello, Maria Fernandez Lopez. Hello. Maria, I'm really sorry, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get to you today. Like, we are getting very low on time now. I've got 21 minutes left on this stream, and then it's going to shut off automatically. Okay, I guess I am going to have to scroll because I don't want to sit here and wait. Okay. Okay, having mental breakdown, can I get advice, blah, blah. Yep, okay. So really, okay, what's up here? All right, so come on, let's give you a snapshot. What's going on? What's going on with Kimon? And then that way, if there's any information or advice that needs to come through for Kimon, then hopefully that's going to come through. And yeah, what's going on? So this one would be the what's up read, the snapshot. So what's going on? Oh, Maria, she's got the little cryy face. I'm so sorry. The stream goes for 3 hours. So if you come within, people started lining up 20 minutes before the stream even started. So yeah, you got to get here early if you want to be a guaranteed read. I'm so sorry. Yes, I did, Owen. Yeah. I was going to say we could do a call after this if you want. Oh, Maria's saying no problem. Just kidding. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I kind of, yeah. You're kind of like going, come on. Okay, so come on. Can I get? All right. So you're saying, can I get some? JOS is saying thanks a lot. You're welcome. I hope it helps. Nice to see you. Come on back again. Yeah, and if you want, if you guys want like a reading, you got to get here within the first You actually got to come even before I start. Let me see. Come on, you're not saying what your situation is. Okay, fine. Don't tell me. What's going on with Come On? What's up? What's going on? Okay, what is going on? Come on. What's going on? Come on. Hey, V. I see you coming in there, V. Okay. What's going on with Come On? Okay. So, all right. So, come on. What I'm seeing here is that, yeah, you've got some real sort of stuckness going on here, and it has to do with finance. It has to do with emotions. It's got to do with like your thoughts. Like there's quite a bit going on here. It's funny, in terms of finances. Now, this is just the very immediate past that I'm looking at here, and everything's inverted for one. So what I'm looking at, I'm just going to have to say what's coming to me. It actually interferes with me. I'm noticing. I've been trying to give people like the names of the cards as I'm going along, but that actually interrupts my flow. But okay, so what I'm getting here is that, financially you actually were pretty secure and everything, but no, something happened, and that's not the case now. And there's also like a lot of mental confusion and not really being able to, like, not a lot of clarity, not being able to decide on what's the best action that I need to take in order to resolve whatever it is that's happening here. It feels like, yeah, like everything's kind of coming down around you, really. I've also got a tendency here of being one's own worst enemy. Like so there's like, I don't know, there's been some actions that you've taken that were kind of like self-defeating, or perhaps inaction that's being taken because there's an inability to focus. So how can you point yourself at a target and go for it when you can't even focus and everything's kind of a fog? It's pretty hard to focus and yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on there. Now that was the immediate past. I think that's also kind of what you're experiencing at the moment, though. Now, I think, though, that, okay, it's interesting because like the card, one of the cards that's coming up here in the significant position for you right now. Now we're talking like right now. And that one's the Page of Rods, right? And that card is talking about like you're going to be getting some good news. Like it feels really like the end of the world, but it's not. There is going to be some good news. Try to feel some more optimism. Be courageous. You've got a lot of resources. You're a resourceful person. You're a creative person. You're able to, create opportunities for yourself. You are going to be seeing some new growth. Like there is going to be some positive change moving forward. You are going to start to feel more comfortable within your own skin. Like maybe you didn't feel that way before. I'm seeing like a lot of, you should be the queen of your hearth and home, but instead you've been feeling like everything's just, and you're not really comfortable within your own self and in your own skin. But I'm seeing a card here that's telling me that, yeah, that is something and that's over you, that learning to trust. And I think that trust comes from learning to trust in yourself. Like you do have the tools in your toolbox. You can make things happen for yourself. I think that a lot of your problem might be that you are succumbing to this negative kind of self-talk and stuff, right? Like, I don't know, there's definitely a lack of clarity, and I'm getting tons of energy right now. Like I'm getting goosebumps. Which is telling me that this is probably hitting fairly close. Like your natural state is to be full of creativity and resourcefulness, and to move full steam ahead with optimism and courage. And you're also somebody that's got a lot of different intellectual pursuits. You're like a Renaissance person. You know what I mean? You've got a lot of different varied interests. You're somebody that can really have a great conversation with other people. You can touch on a lot of different things. And you're also somebody that other people come to and they want to they'll spill their guts to you, because you're willing to actually listen to them. You're a really great shoulder for somebody else to come and cry on. And right now it's like you want to cry on somebody's shoulder and there's nobody there. At least that's how it's feeling, right? But part of that is because, I don't know, it's like I'm just getting this feeling like learn to trust more in yourself and know that you've got all the answers inside of you. All that stuff is there. You got to just recognize it though, right? Let's see what is going on out. Okay, so as we're moving ahead, and I'm moving ahead more here, I think you are going to start it's not going to be like total smooth sailing, but you've definitely come through some stuff. Like it's going to be like a new 0 point. Like it's going to be a new kind of a beginning. And as you're moving ahead, just remember that optimism and that courage, because you've got that. And I will say that the finances are going to improve like a lot. Just see. Excuse me. Yeah, you're going to be on the brink of some really positive changes that are going to start to happen for you in your life. And you might actually find yourself in a romantic relationship, like starting to blossom for you. And just like you're going to find a lot more energy coming back for you, like that energy and that hope and that optimism that you thought you'd lost forever. You're going to suddenly rediscover that as well. So like, don't give up. You've got this, girl. You can do this. You can get through whatever it is. If you say like, I'm totally falling apart, don't own that. Don't own that shit, because that's not the real you at the core. The real you at the core is somebody who's brave and resourceful and optimistic and is able to like take lemons and make lemonade out of them. And you can do that. And you've got it in you to do that. That's very clear here. So yeah, don't be disheartened. And there's going to be some positive changes coming for you really soon. So that is my read for you. I hope that it resonated, and I hope that it helps you. And I'm very happy that I was able to get to you today. I know you were really desperate to get that read. So, and I'm happy for you that it was a good one. Yeah. Okay, so Kim on saying awesome, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm just going to reiterate one more time for people, you know, if you do like your read, please just give me a thumbs up, okay? That would be great. I appreciate it. Water, you're next. Water's like, oh no, Water, it's your turn. Water, let me see. Bad timing. No. Oh. Yeah, Water's saying, oh, for real. Yeah, it's your turn. We've got like 5 minutes. I hope it's, if you have like a quick yes, no or something for me. I don't know if I've got time to do another deeper read like I just gave for Kimon. My question, does Lauren know? Oh, yeah. What? Does Lauren know she had sex with somebody else? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Cody. I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm totally going to be out of time. I'm reading for the last person right now. It's a 3-hour live stream. If you really want to get a reading, you got to come in at the beginning to really be sure. Okay. So let me see. Does Lauren know she had sex with somebody else when I was in a long distance relationship with her? I'm not understanding that. Just a second. Does Lauren know that she had sex with somebody else when I was in a long distance relationship? Well, if Lauren had sex with somebody else, of course she's going to know because she had sex with them. So I'm kind of not understanding that. If it is, I will forgive her. Okay, so did Lauren, I think what you're asking me is, did Lauren, okay. Did Lauren have sex with somebody else when she was in a long distance relationship with you? I think that's the question. Okay, let's see. Hey, Cody. Hi, I see you there. Yeah, basically, as people come in, you know, I put their names down and I follow a list like this, okay? And then when it gets to the person's turn, I will, you know, call you. It fills up pretty quick, so if you really want to read, you're generally advised, like, get here within the first hour. Don't worry, Cody. I'll totally read for you next time. Just come in earlier. Okay, so did she have sex with somebody else? Okay, did she have sex with somebody else while she was with you in a long distance relationship? Okay, let's ask the other deck real quick. Now I'm really starting to feel the heat here because the clock is ticking down and we've got like 4 minutes to answer. I meant, did she have the memory that she cheated on you in that way? Did she cheat on you in that way? Okay, did she cheat on you in that way? Yes or no? Did she cheat on you in that way? Yes or no? Need a yes or no? Yeah, this deck won't answer at all, and the other deck is going, well, maybe. I'm sorry, it's not giving me a heck of a lot of information, but the only thing I've got here is that the card that came up and said, well, maybe, is justice. And justice has to do with like finding out more information. Like truth becoming revealed. I'm afraid that that's not a really great answer. I'm sorry you waited so long for that, but yeah. Yeah, Justice is just talking about like taking responsibility and asking the questions and truth becoming revealed. So yeah, that's the answer. You had many breakups with her. Yeah, the only thing I've got there, I have a feeling that they probably did. That's why it's kind of going, yeah, you might want to dig for some more information there because there's something going on and you're not aware of it. But yeah, that was my read for you. You guys, we are down to like the last few minutes here, and I don't have enough time left to read for anybody else. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to Mars and Lady CEO and Maya and Priyanka. Sorry, there's some people here that were still waiting, and I'm so sorry. We just ran out of time. I want to thank you all so much for coming in today, and I really appreciate all of you for being here. I really hope you have a great day. Have a good weekend too. It's going to be a beautiful one where I am. I can't wait to get back to the beach. I've just been, out in nature, just out in nature. Oh, George, so sorry. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really out of time. I'm just saying thank you now. And, if you want to leave in the comments, because something that I've been thinking about is like, maybe I should do, instead of 1 day a week, I'm thinking about doing 2 days a week where I'm reading like this. But I want to get some feedback from the audience. Like, would that be something that you guys would be interested in? Just let me know in the comments what you think about that. And yeah, until then, I will see you back here, I guess, next Friday. Yeah, and have a terrific week and take care, everybody. It's nice to see you. Bye for now. Have a great day.